Welcome to the home of the Toronto Raptors, a great venue for basketball. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. And it's quickly missing.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And as disappointing as the Suns' first-round exit was last year, RJ. This team, I think, still has a window open. How about you?
Yeah, Kevin, I've often said it takes teams a second year. That first year is really the adjustment period for star players. The Suns core group had some growing pains in that first season, but look, this year, I think this is the year we're going to see the best version of the Phoenix Suns.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
And what an athlete Ingram is. Elevates up in the air with such ease for the dunk.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Darko Rajakovic.
Now, I brought up Devin Booker's name, and he winced a little. He said, "Can I tell you something? I'm worried about Booker. I'm ready to double up on him and fight the good fight, but if he gets hot, we're in trouble." So, I guess it's hope for the best and prepare for the worst, guys.
Thank you, David. Quick start for the Suns in this one. 4-point game. Durant with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And that one's good. Richard.
At his size, KD is able to see the floor so well, and it helps him make passes just like that.
Here's Pirtle. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Suns on offense. Ingram with the steal. Barnes the screen. From down in the low post, it goes.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And Phoenix turns it over again.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Ingram has got the ball here for the Raptors. Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Oh, my.
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Pass to Pirtle. Raptors moving the ball around. And it's Ingram missing.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Barnes. The Suns getting the bucket. It's deflected. They recover it. 5 to shoot. And Brandon Ingram gets the 3. Ingram's got 5.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Got that one up quick. He's got 8.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
There is no on-off switch for Booker. He is always in attack mode.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin, Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the 3 of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. And Ingram has got the ball here for Toronto. Onside, Barrett. They set the screen. Plays it up and banks it in.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Pass to Beal. Inside. Here's KD. And KD throws it down.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So while he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and had
the Suns 18.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Toronto.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Back to Booker. Pass to Bull. The wide open look for Durant. Drains it from beyond the arc. Durant's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Suns. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Back to Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
To the inside, Ingram. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Let me tell you, Beal is crafty. He will figure out a way to get inside.
And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Dick can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Beal with the bucket. Beal's got 4 points this quarter.
The adjustment, man, what a finish.
Here's Ingram. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And we've seen this type of effortless dominance from Ingram before, growing accustomed to carrying the load.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Puts the move on. The second effort. It's Dick on the wing. The kick out to Barnes. Sinks the three-pointer. Barnes has got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
RJ, we know that the Suns missed the playoffs for about a decade, but now they seem to be getting some traction. How do you view them?
I view them as a team that's in transition. Obviously, they have Devin Booker, the homegrown star. The guy has blossomed there in front of everyone's eyes. And after that finals run, they've really been searching. He's the last player there. But whenever you have Kevin Durant on your team, you are always on the verge of something special.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation.
Raptors ball.
A three from Quickly. Plumlee with the rebound. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Suns trail by 10. Booker looking around to the paint. The shot's good from Plumlee.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Pass to Battle. Here's Castleton. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Got a hand on it. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last. Toronto leading by 8. To the left wing. Here's Walter. Here's Mobo. Pass to Battle. Here's Castleton. He's guarded by Plumlee. Here's Mobo. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Suns trail by 8.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Fantastic finish by Booker.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Here's Walter. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Toronto heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 7. Count it, and the foul. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And Booker loves these situations because he understands how to finish through physical defense.
Phoenix shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%. And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. He had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster 3rd year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And like his father, Manu, Bol's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you. Kevin Durant is the human cheat code. Bradley Beal says of his new teammate, he's 7 feet tall, he can shoot the ball, he can do everything. It's a little unfair. I get a bit jealous sometimes. I wish I was 7 feet, but nothing he does really surprises me. When he's in attack mode and locked in, there's nothing he can do. Kevin?
Not a single darn thing. You're so right. David, thanks. Suns trail by 10. Pass to Jones. Good D by Barnes. Ingram outside. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Ingram's got the lead up to 12 now for Toronto. Down low. Here's Dunn. And just miss after miss right now. And it's the Raptors ball. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Ingram. And he goes right over Mason, Plumlee, and slams it down.
Crazy dunk from the wiry Ingram. That's going to get millions of views on whatever social media kids are using these days.
Dick with it. The kick out to Barnes. Nailed from three-point land. Barnes has got 6 in the quarter.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific
and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Suns trail by 15. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Kicks it out to Jones. And the Suns get it back. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. A second chance effort. And it's good on the way in.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. O'Neal. Allen with it, now guarded by Ingram. Allen shot is off. Here's the Raptors with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For Toronto, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Pass to Barrett. Beyond the arc. And again, no good by Toronto. Suns trail by 15. With some arc. O'Neal, no good. 3 on 3. There's the 3. And R.J. Barrett gets the 3. Barrett's got 7 points.
Well, the numbers show it. R.J. Barrett much more comfortable shooting from the corner. And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
On the wing, Barnes. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Over in the corner, Allen. Here's Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done. I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
O'Neal outside. Nice D from Barrett. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Toronto shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
36 seconds left to play in the third. The 3. Here's Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Raptors leading by 17. Pass to Dick. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Substitution. Kevin Durant. Bradley Beal. Devin Booker.
15 seconds left to play in the third. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Speeding in and lifting off. What a slam by Beal.
Now Dick. Back to Ingram. 1 second left. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Toronto riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for Toronto. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Pulls up. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Suns ball.
Right side, Beal. And it's done in the corner. Here's Booker. Rebound by the Raptors.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And it's Ingram missing. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer.